their hot and techy Brezza, the Citybred SUV.
Well, that is perhaps just the worst 2 hours for the Gujarat Titans in their short history of the IPL. The Delhi Capitals, who beat them at this venue last year, were responsible for the lowest score that the Titans had scored till the season 2023, 125, have inflicted even more misery on Shubman Gill's side. 89 all out in 17.3 overs after the Capitals put them in a game that you have to start asking questions was just how did the Titans manage to do that at home? Well, we'll praise the Delhi Capitals bowling, and they are in pole position to register back-to-back wins in the IPL. On Maruti Suzuki Arena presents ESPN Cricket for Timeout. Mitch McClenaghan, Ian Bishop. Bish, among your pre-match comments, you wanted to see how the Delhi bowling fares in the absence of an overseas bowler, and that's as good as it gets.
That's way better than I ever thought could play out. But I know it probably is conceptualized as a silly thought, but I'm not in the market for just playing overseas players for the sake of it. I think you play your best bowling attack, whether that includes those guys or it doesn't include those guys. But still, Gujarat have to be very disappointed with that soft batting performance.
It was almost hard to watch. I'm sure it was hard to watch even for the Titans management, a very proud management with the record they've managed, and they've not had this kind of unfortunate record against them, double-digit bowled out.
Yeah, very, very difficult to watch, and echo your sentiments. I didn't expect a performance like that from them today, particularly with the return of David Miller. I thought they looked a more settled and a stronger batting lineup, and geez, it all started from the top, didn't it? Saha, you asked for him to get going as a key opener for their lineup, and he didn't get going, and then throughout the lineup, you're just waiting for someone to nail it, just get in and get some momentum going for the Titans, and just didn't eventuate until Rashid Khan came in and from ball one tried to get some momentum. But geez, just a really good all-round performance from the Delhi bowlers, and probably Kuldeep was probably the pick, and he's the one who ended up with no wickets.
What explains this scorecard with 2 batters in the top 7 getting to double digits? Rashid top scoring with a 31. I mean, is this a difficult surface, a challenging surface? There's no one standout bowling effort or one spell with someone running through the top order that explains these kinds of games. So what explains this, Bish?
I don't know if I can explain it. I don't think it's that sort of pitch, but it's the second time this season. I have to put my hand up. It's the second time this season. I think when they played Lucknow, Lucknow got 160 odd, and they didn't even get close to it. And to me, at that time, there was no reason why Shubman and his team shouldn't have gotten that total. The ball didn't do a whole heap off the surface. So this is quite worrying that on at least 2 occasions so early in the season, they've capitulated when the pitch conditions suggest it should not have been like that.
Yeah. It shows how much historically they've relied on Shubman Gill, right, to get that big score at the top of the innings to hold the team together, which is probably even bigger concern that he hasn't been scoring the runs that he has in previous seasons. And then it almost highlights even more the gap in the order that Hardik Pandya traders has left with Gujarat Titans without being able to fill that spot substantially with a quality player.
I mean, are they really, though, that vulnerable a batting lineup? Hardik was excellent in the first season when they won. They almost did quite well without too many contributions from Pandya last year. Vijay Shankar was left out today, but he was also undergoing a lean patch. Are they really that vulnerable if Shubman Gill doesn't perform, even with the return of Miller?
Well, you've just got to look at the performances from the other batters throughout this tournament, and barring Miller in one game and Sai Sudarshan on a couple of occasions, no one else has really stood up with a significant score in their top order, barring obviously towards the back end with Tawatia and Rashid Khan chiming in to get them across a line against Rajasthan. There just hasn't been that consistency in the top order to make you go, every time you turn up and watch Gujarat play, that you know that they're going to get a score on the board.
You know, we spent the last day or so discussing having to show faith in batters who are pigeonholed into closing over batters, finishers. Today, everyone had their chance with lots of overs. David Miller, Rahul Tewatia, Abhinav Manohar, Shah Rukh Khan impact subbed in, and nobody wanted to take the opportunity.
Yeah, that slightly different to Mitch. Not that Mitch is wrong, Mitch is absolutely right. But when I look at Sai Sudarshan, now got some international sort of look in.
Yes.
Right? Riddiman Saha's form, obviously he's in poor form.
He's a good player.
Yeah, but he had a good couple of seasons. Then, obviously, I'm a fan of David Miller. Abhinav Manohar got another chance today. Shah Rukh got another chance today. So I think there is enough hope and potential there, and that's why they've got to be disappointed, in spite of the fact that Hardik is no longer there. That they should be doing better. That should be better. Should be better.
That last wicket by Mukesh Kumar dismissing Noor Ahmed. Do you know what that does for you, Ian Bishop? It takes Mukesh Kumar's tally to 3 wickets, which was your pre-match pick.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay.
You're wondering where I was
Was
going.
it?
Yeah. 3 for you, Bishop.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you're going to get lots of points today. You will thrive in the misery of the Titans.
Yeah.
No.
Well, none of us picked them in the impact zone, but
I wanted to, and you didn't let me change it.
yeah, that's right. That's right. But no, he was good. And we did touch on him being a key bowler for them going into this game. We thought it might be more towards the death, but to see the impact he had at the top and obviously picking up the couple of wickets there at the back end just shows that he's a key bowler for this lineup.
You said that. You said that earlier. You
Yeah.
said that at the top when because he actually, yes, as you said, he played against ESK, but he missed the next game. I think after
Injury,
that,
yeah.
and they kind of missed him there. But he does bowl those Yorkers, Raunak, which we saw since he's come into international cricket. There was one sequence last year that he bowled about 6 of them in a row at the death of the innings. I can't remember, maybe against Mumbai or someone. So he looks a little simplistic bowler, but he's effective.
I like him. I think he's a quality bowler.
Great story too.
Great story.
Great
Yeah,
story.
excellent story.
Great story. How he's developed in the game and how he got there. Superb.
Yeah, very serviceable in all formats as well.
Right.
Someone who can play, in different conditions. So you can see why Mukesh Kumar's stock is rising and why Delhi missed him in the games that he didn't play for them this season. It yet though just seemed too easy. As bowlers yourselves, it's not been easy for bowlers in the last 2 or 3 days.
Well, that's the question. I mean, everyone's been saying, oh, we need more of a contest between bat and ball. These high scores, they're getting out of control. Well, you've just seen when the ball dominates there. I know it wasn't obvious that it was dominating, but for me, I don't enjoy that type of that game, and I'd rather the top end of the game that we've seen with the impact sub being introduced.
Careful what you wish for. Right? Careful what you wish for.
Exactly.
Vignesh is saying DC bowling looking good, all Indian attack and yet delivering well. Also goes on to ask why are GT so hot and cold? 3 wins and 3 losses. What can they do to stitch wins together? Hanish says 89 today and 287 2 days back. We're just getting to see the whole range of the IPL, but the game's only half done. Anyone forecasting anything other than a very easy, straightforward Capitals win here, maybe even in less than 8 or 9 overs?
I'll go out on a limb and I'll say Rashid Khan will be man of the match.
So you think they will defend 89?
Oh, I'm just saying Rashid Khan will be man of the match.
Fish?
No, I wouldn't back them to be able to defend that. I would have to pick up every grain of Ricky Ponting's hair off the floor if Delhi Capitals do not get across the line in this game. I think Ricky will just be gone in his mind mentally.
Oh, he might just get on a plane if that happens. He might just go home. Because it might be the first time we've seen a coach walk out on IPL team.
Just ring up Mitch Marsh and say, don't come back, I'm coming there.
Yeah, I'll meet you halfway.
You're a good man, Ricky. He's very intense. He, as you know, he just loves the game. He puts in the work, and his expectations are very, very high standards. And they've put themselves in a great position here to get an extra couple of points, and they should.
And I guess it's all been doom and gloom for Delhi.
Yeah.
But you win today in 7 or 8 overs. You almost help that net run rate of yours. Who knows what this might do in the absence of key overseas players?
Massively. It drives it up massively. And also that momentum going into the next game. That'll be 2 wins on the bounce. And momentum's a funny thing in the IPL. We're seeing many teams over the history of the IPL start poorly get a couple of wins in a row and get that sequence rolling. So there's still hope there for Delhi fans, although it's a small glimmer, but this could be the start of that run.
All right, quick predictions?
Oh,
You said Rashid Khan player of the match.
I'm gonna go both ways. I'm gonna say Fraser McGurk will hit 50 in the first 6, and they'll chase it down in 7 overs.
Bish?
You want specifics, or you just want me to say Delhi to win?
Nah, come on, give me something more.
Prithvi Shaw 25, and who's coming at 3? No, just say Prithvi.
Porel, perhaps, or Pant. We'll find out. We'll talk about Pant, the keeper, at the end. Let's save something for the end. Otherwise, we'll be running out of conversation for the kind of game that we've just witnessed. But it's for the Capitals to pick up 2 really important points and to try and bring their season back to life. And we will review that game on Maruti Suzuki Arena Presents ESPN Cricket for Timeout. Once we're done, big thank you to Ian Bishop and Mitch McClenaghan. Do download the mobile app if you haven't already. And, funny things have happened in the IPL. We've seen the highest ever score. We've seen a 200-plus chase at the Eden Gardens for the first time in the last 2 days. Will we see the lowest score successfully defended in IPL history in the next hour or so? I'll just leave you there. Food for thought. See you at the end of the game.
All new hot and techy Brezza, the Citybird SUV.